Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the ring ceremony of the SLA SinagLakasKwarenta 2.0. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to grab this opportunity to thank our sponsors for making these things possible and successful. We would like to thank the Okada Manila Hotel 101 Global, our major sponsors, Pick Up Coffee and 0107 Management Group Incorporated, J Project, Clothing Shop, Blue Fully Tank, Sun Sports, Starbomb, and Converge. With our broadcast partners, Cable Link, Blast TV, Top Sports, and Fiber TV. Ladies and gentlemen, to officially start the ring ceremony, let's welcome our talented and gorgeous courtside reporter, Miss Flo Del Agua.
Maraming salamat, Mr. Ram Valid, for that very flattering introduction, and you are equally talented as well. Muli, binabati ko ng magandang gabi ang Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, and I welcome you to our championship ring awarding ceremony. Siyempre, hindi ko pwedeng makalimutang batiin ang mga tao na nandito sa San Andres Sports Complex, starting with the players na naghahanda para sa laro nila mamaya. The SLA production team na napakasisipag at walang pagod. At syempre ang nagagandahan at nagagapuhang mga audience and basketball fans na nandito sa ating court. Ayan, kumakaway na sila at mukhang napakalalaki na ng ngiti nila and very excited for this awarding ceremony. Kaya naman simulan na natin by officially calling out the people behind the success of this tournament the past 3 seasons, ang officials ng SLA Sports. May we call the presence of our chairman, Mr. Rocky Chan. Bigyan naman po natin ng masigabong palakpakan. Following Sir Rocky Chan is our COO, Coach Leo Isaac. And last but not the least, walang pahinga at fresh from Mindoro pa, our President, Boss Ray Alaw. Salamat po sa officials for being here. Alam ko, nagtataka kayo kung para kanino at para saan ba itong championship ring awarding ceremony. Alam nyo, unang lapag ko pa lang dito sa Sinag Liga Asya, I'm already amazed kung gaano kaganda ang liga na to. In fact, sa dami po ng liga na nadaanan ko, ito lang ang bukod tangi na may championship ring awarding ceremony. Pero para malaman natin kung para kanino ba ang championship rings na ito, panoorin natin ang short video prepared by our SLA production team to know the awardees for today. What an amazing championship journey ng ating awardees for tonight. Our SLA LakasKwarenta 2.0 champions, ang Fire Chief, Fire Extinguishers. Having watched that video, nangihinayang ako na season 3 lang ako nakarating dito at napakaganda talaga ng liga na to, beginning from season 1 pa lamang. Kaya naman, before we officially start the awarding ceremony, dinggin muna natin ang mga salita ng napaka-wise at leader ng SLA Sports, our COO, Coach Leo Isaac.
Sa ngalan po ng bumubuo ng Sinag Liga Asya, pinangungunahan ng aming mga magagandang lalaki at magagandang babaeng personnel, kami po ay natutuwa at for the first time magbibigay kami ng championship ring. No, napakaswerte ng unang recipient ng championship ring at umasa kayo sa mga darating pang kampyonato. Magkakaroon din ang mga future champions ng ganitong SLA Championship Ring. Salamat po.
Maraming salamat po, Coach Leo, for that very warm message. Pero ang pinaka-naalala ko po ay yung nagagandahang production staff. I agree with you, Coach. Pero para simulan na, finally, ang awarding ceremony ito sa napaka-deserving na Season 2 champions, I'm turning you over now to our game announcer, Ram Valid, to call the owners of Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers.
Thank you very much, Floaty G. And it's time for the awarding of the ring to the team owners of the Fire Chief Fire Extinguisher. We call on Mr. Florence Cura. And also to Miss Marion Cura. Together with Miss Florian Cura.
Mr. Ram Valid, for introducing me these very beautiful people. Magandang gabi po sa inyo. At para marinig natin kung gaano ba ka-hardworking at gaano kahirap ang naging proseso ng pagkapanalo ng Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers noong Season 2, dinggin naman natin ang team owner nila, Sir Florence Cura. Nung una, hindi ko inakala na team owner to dahil tumitira to ng tres at maglalaro pa yan mamaya. But before that, may we hear your thoughts about that championship, Sir Florence?
Of course, firstly, I want to thank God the Father. Siya nag-provide sa amin ng panalo. Of course, to SLA, and of course to my family, Marian and Florian. And of course, sa players ng Fire Chief, for the last year, pinaghirapan nila itong award na to. Kaya maraming salamat pati sa mga pamilya nila na sumuporta rin. Maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat po, Sir Florence, and on behalf of Sinag Liga Asya, maraming salamat po for preparing such a wonderful team the past 3 seasons. At finally, para tawagin na ang ating title holders from Season 2, I'm turning you over again to our game announcer, Ram Valid, to call all the players.
And it's time for the presentation of the ring for the champions. From the coaching staff, let's begin with assistant coach, Murphy Monton. D. Martinez. Peter John Espanto. And Raj Cabuenas. Team Manager, Mr. Aloy Zanuser. And head coach, Coach Ronald Dubey. It's now time for the players to receive their ring champions. Starting off with number 2, Kurt Todo. Jay Arcusa. Tonton Losnestica. James Uy. Michael Capistrano. Wilfer Udones. Glenn Bolocon. Leo Romano. Bon Bernardo. Coach Eric De La Cuesta. Val Cruz. Randy Gingold. Ice De La Cruz. Red Sea. Coach Paulo de Borja. And the reigning MVP, Ryan Tolentino. Let's turn over once again to our courtside reporter, Claude Del Agua.
Maraming salamat ulit, Mr. Ram Valid. And to continue our program, gusto kong tawagin ang head coach ng FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguishers and our reigning Finals MVP, Sir Ryan Tolentino, to join me here in front for a very short question and answer lang naman po. Maraming salamat po for joining me. I'm sure napakasasaya nyo to finally receive your championship rings. Unahin ko na kayo, Coach Ronald. You are the captain of the ship ng FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguishers. Lahat po ng tuwa, lahat ng galit, kaba, and excitement, kayo po ang naka-witness sa players ninyo. So paunlakan nyo naman po sa ating SLA fans kung ano yung naging experience nyo receiving that championship back in Season 2.
I'm so happy kasi for the longest time, ngayon lang ulit ako naka-receive ng championship ring. Tapos dito pa sa ligang to. Thank you sa mga bosses here, sa team namin, sa boss namin, Florence and Marian. Last time ko nakatanggap ng championship ring way back 2019, which is San Miguel. So this is very special, labas ng PBA. Hopefully, pag galingan pa namin na ma-defend namin if ever pumasok kami ng finals.
Maraming salamat, Coach Ronald, and we are very happy to give you this special experience. Kaya naman, batiin nyo naman po at pasalamatan ang mga naging supporters nyo from Season 2 at ngayon pong Season 3.
First of all, pasalamat ako kay Lord Jesus Christ, my Savior, and sa SinagLakasKwarenta, sa bumubuo nito sa SinagLakasKwarenta, sa boss namin, sa Fire Chief, Boss Florence Cura, and kay Ma'am Marian Cura, sa support sa team, and sa players also na sumusunod kahit na nasisigawan. And basta sa support staff, sa utilities namin, maraming salamat. Yun po. Thank you.
Maraming salamat, Coach Ronald, and congratulations again for this award. Dumako naman tayo dito sa, naku, kailangan pa ba ipakilala to? Sir Ryan Tolentino, sa lahat ng players na in-interview ko itong hindi mo aakalain na Finals MVP dahil napaka-humble. Kapag kinausap mo, Sir Ryan, napakasimple lang ng question ko, gaano kalaking impact yung nakuha nyo, yung Finals MVP award sa career mo as a basketball player?
Siyempre, nagpapasalamat kami sa SLA, kahit medyo may edad na tayo, nabibigyan tayo ng pagkakataong makalaro. Kaya sobrang thankful namin dahil may paligang ganito katulad ng SLA.
Sir Ryan, yung mga players na katulad mo, very inspirational sa ating young basketball athletes. Kaya naman, batiin nyo naman din po at pasalamatan ang mga sumusuporta sa inyo at sa inyong koponan.
Unang-una, syempre, nagpapasalamat kami sa aming boss, Ma'am Marion, Boss Florence Cura. Dahil sa kanya, siguro kaya namin nakuha to dahil sobrang alaga ni boss sa amin, napakabait. Kaya talagang hindi kami pinabayaan. At syempre, sa family ko na laging nakasuporta, sa wife ko, sa mga anak ko, sila yung nagpapalakas at nagbibigay ng inspirasyon para makalaro kahit medyo may mga masakit na yung tuhod. Talagang sila yung inspirasyon natin. At syempre, yung mga kababayan ko dyan sa bahay ng Taytay, sa aking nasasakupan sa Barangay San Isidro, binabati ko po kayong lahat at I love you all. Thank you po.
Maraming salamat, Sir Ryan, and congratulations again to your team. Mga kasinag, there we have it. That officially ends our championship ring awarding ceremony for our Season 2 champions. Pero sa pagbabalik natin, matutunghayan naman natin ang semifinals game between PEDRO MAMBA RAZON and the FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguishers. Once again, I am Flo Del Agua, your host, at magandang gabi sa inyo.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Para makinig anong gagawin, di ba? Sabi nga ni back-to-back hits now for him. Kailangan niya na marami pang ready yan. Kung may kita dahil sa ingay dito, hindi lang sila maglaring dito. One more or no more, kapit sa mga Sinag.
JC2 Architecture Studio, a composition of diversified and exceptional team of architects with a wide range of experience in architectural design and build projects. We provide and commit to collaborative, responsive, and accessible experiences that solve functional, real, world challenges for our clients and partners and guarantee a well-functional built environment. We are mined to collaborative and responsive relationships with our partners and in the community, resulting in a functional, valuable, and stunning built environment that we are renowned for. We are mined to collaborative and responsive relationships with our partners and in the community, resulting in a functional, valuable, and stunning built environment that we are renowned for. Construction and project management. From concept to physical building is our promise to our client, delivering their dreams to reality. Our passion is to make Yelp bicycle and dreams into built reality. Architecture should be eccentric but not loud.
Welcome to the San Andres Sports Complex in Manila for the Sinag Liga Asya LakasKwarenta 3.0 Semifinals, where the FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguishers look to secure their spot in the finals after an opening win against the Skytrack Tito Rexes. Standing in their way, the San PEDRO MAMBA, a team that defied expectations to reach this stage but is now in win-now mode as they must win to survive. As we take a look at Ryan Tolentino, the MVP of LakasKwarenta 2.0, with a dominant 28-point performance in their previous matchup. That win versus Tito Rexes, 11 out of 15 from the field, was very efficient in that game. Meanwhile, we take it over to the other end. It's Alfie Martinez, 15 points, 50% from the field, very efficient in that game. But they're going to need a lot more from him today if they're going to want to survive in this tournament and keep their hopes alive to make it to the championship. Taking a look at our games today, it's the FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguishers versus the San PEDRO MAMBA happening shortly. Meanwhile, our second game, it's the Tropang 3HC Lions versus the Skytrack Tito Rexes happening at 9 p.m. Once again, a good evening to all the basketball fans watching out there. Myself, Aaron D, alongside my partner, Coach Paul Hoven, hailing all the way from the University of San Carlos in Cebu City. So, Coach Paul, maayong gabi sa imo.
Maayong gabi kaninyong atanan. Good evening throughout the Philippines, throughout the world. What a game we have for today. Day 2 na tayo sa ating semifinals, and on this Sunday, may day 3 yan. So magandang pag-usapan mamaya who will win on this game and our main game.
And mamaya, all of those questions are going to be answered, but hindi lang kami ni Coach Paul. Yung mga kasama nyo ngayon, nandito rin si Miss Flo Del Agua, our courtside reporter, joining us today. So Miss Flo, sana masarap ang ulam mo ngayon.
Maraming salamat, Aaron and Coach Paul. Actually, Bicol Express ang ulam ko kanina at sakto dahil things just got spicier dito sa ating semifinals. Syempre, ang FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguishers mataas ang kumpiyansa because they opened the semifinals with a W at na-award pa sila kanina. But they have to be extra careful dito sa San PEDRO MAMBA dahil kilala natin to, grabe to kapag nag-bounce back. Kung nakaya nilang makatalo ng napakalakas na team, they can certainly do it again. More of those stories from the courtside mamaya, pero bago yan, ang balik muna sa inyo.
Yup, some exciting stories to be found out during our game. But for the meantime, we would like to tell everyone to go ahead, hit that like button, hit that share button at our social media pages at Sinag Liga Asya on Facebook and Instagram. Nandiyan din po kami at Sinag Liga TV, at TikTok and YouTube. Everything you need to know about SLA is all there doon sa mga social media pages natin. So go ahead and do all of that. But for the meantime, we move it over to our semifinals team standings. Coach Paul, tingnan natin dito yung mga naglalaban-laban.
Exactly. Again, Aaron, on our day 1, nanalo itong FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguisher at ito yung Sea Lion. So, magandang day 2 eh. Kung ako personally gusto ko manalo itong San Pedro X Mamba against the FIRECHIEF para lang, alam mo, magugulo dyan sa standings eh. And then mamaya, gusto ko ring manalo itong Tito Rex X Sky Aviation para, again, I want to have a bloodbath this coming Sunday on our last day game of our elimination or on our round robin sa semifinals.
Ang tama yan, Coach, no? Just like ang sinabi ni Flo kanina, she wants things to get spicy, no? That's what we want to see today. But for the meantime, let's talk about our game story. It's consistency or breakthrough.
Again, for the FIRECHIEF now, Aaron, with a win, alam mo, 80% papasok na yan sa finals eh. So very important game for the FIRECHIEF. And for San Pedro naman, if they want to go to the finals or, alam mo, may chance lang, they need this win badly.
Yup, folks, you heard it right there from Coach Paul, diba? But for the meantime, let's give it over to Miss Flo Del Agua for a short pre-game report.
Thanks again, Aaron and Coach Paul. Para sa FIRECHIEF, it's all about keeping the momentum going. Coming from a hard-fought quarterfinals, napansin nila na masama ang mga nangyayari when they veer away from their system. Pero naayos na nila yan last game. So for today, it's all about replicating that performance. Para naman sa San Pedro Mamba, ay matindi ang motivation nila ngayong araw dahil napatunayan nga nila in the playoffs na napakalakas din nila na team. So it's all about rechanneling that eagerness mula sa kanilang players. Mga kasinag, unti-unti na ngang umiinit ang mga laban dito sa SinagLakasKwarenta 3.0. So I hope you are just as excited as I am. Coming up, the semifinals game between San Pedro Mamba Razon and the FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguishers. At para tawagin ng ating SinagLakas starters, here is Ram Valid, ang ating game announcer.
Good evening once again, SLA fans, and we're coming to you live inside the SinagLakasKwarenta Sports Complex, Malate, the city of Manila. Welcome to SinagLakasKwarenta 3.0 semi-final round. This is presented to you by Sinag Liga and co-presented by Okada Manila and Hotel 101 Global. Catch the live action at Sinag Liga official FB page and YouTube channel at Sinag Liga TV. And our broadcast partners, Blast TV, Fiber TV, Top Sports, and Cable Link. Powered by SLA Sports Production and Converge. Our first match for tonight, the battle between FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguisher and your San Pedro Mamba X Razon. And now let's meet the Sinag starters for both teams. First, for your FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguisher. Point guard number 13, Paulo Orbeta. Small forward number 88, Paul Santiago. The other forward number 5, Alvin Ser. Center number 28, Rancy. And shooting guard number 3, Lawrence Kura. The Fire Chief Fire Extinguisher is led by Coach Ronald Tuvid. Assistant coaches are Eric De La Costa and Paolo De Borja. Team honors Miss Marian Cura and Mr. Florence Cura. And now, let's meet the starters for your San Pedro Mamba X Razon. Point guard number 33, Eugene Todd. Shooting guard number 45, JB Imperial. Small forward number 1, Pons Martinez. Power forward number 12, Joe Gonzalez. And center number 16, Gilbert Malabana. San Pedro Mamba X Razon is led by Coach Erwin Santamaria. Assistant coaches are Bong Madelo, Manny Mendoza, Paulo Ramirez, Chris Javier, and Floyd Inicatoria. Team manager, Mr. Alvin Lugo. Team owner, Attorney Melvin Matibay. Game officials are Michael Galutera, Dennis Escaros, Erson Birds Izuga, and Jess Boras.
And let's take a look at the team starters for our semifinals. The Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers with Cura, Orbeta, C, and Santiago. Meanwhile, San Pedro with Tan, Imperial, Malabanan, Martinez, and Gonzalez. Once again, a good evening to all the basketball fans watching out there. Myself, Aaron D, alongside Coach Paul Hoven, and our courtside reporter, Miss Flo Del Agua, joining you today to guide you through the semifinals, our game day number 2 in the semis round as they open it up. San Pedro with a attempt inside, and Coach Paul, as we mentioned, this San Pedro team 0-1 in our semifinals round, but they're used to this. They're used to their backs being against the wall. To be honest, they shouldn't even have been here in the first place.
Exactly. Mayong gabi, kayo yung ngatanan. Good evening. Again, talking about Cinderella story. San Pedro Mamba Razon wanted not to end their story. They want to win today to force. Alam mo, kasi round robin tayo sa semifinals natin eh. Magkabuhol-buhol yan sigurado. And if ever they win today, it will be a bloodbath sigurado this coming Sunday. Last day of our round robin on our semifinals.
And Coach Paul, for some of the fans watching na, medyo nalilito, diba? Because they're usually used to the semifinals being one game or best of 3, ganun. Pero ito, round robin yung ginagawa natin dito.
Oo, syempre, credit to our magandang mama, Coach Leo Esaak. Pag mga basketball operation, dyan tayo maasahan dyan eh. So, maganda kasi eh. The good thing is, it's a good format. Ako, I personally love that for all of my life. Usually kasi 1-4, 2-3 or yung top 2 twice to beat. Yung round robin, it makes the game very interesting.
Interesting indeed. Asya getting a 2-pointer. Meanwhile, Martinez hitting the 3. This time, Cura Marion from the corner. Can't get it. Se once again. That's 4 points for the big man.
Alvin Se, maganda yung nangyari eh. Nanalo sila. After that, daming fines. Medyo alam mo, nagkainitan sila ng Tito Rex Skytrack after the game. So, fines are already sent to the respective teams. So, meaning na nung, alam mo how important the game is.
And let's take a look at this lakas grab of the quarter brought to you by Fully Tech Innovative Advertising. Alvin Se with the putback inside. 4 points early for the big man. But Coach Paul, let's touch more on that previous game of the Fire Chiefs. Winning against Tito Rex's 92-79. You mentioned earlier, it was a gritty win for them.
Yes, exactly. Very gritty, physical, whatever you want to think of. Alam mo, importante kasi talaga yung unang panalo eh.
As almost a steal, Marion gets it back. 2-pointer, they can't get it. Gonzalez, here he comes. Big boy, lob it up. Malabanan catches it. Inside for the 2-pointer.
Talking about San Pedro x Mamba Razon, one of the reasons why natalo sila sa fourth quarter lang talaga. 5 minutes, Eugene Tan, one of their leaders sa backcourt, nag-fouled out eh. So malaking bagay yun.
And a tough task done. Eugene Tan getting fouled out in their previous one. But it looks like the foul is called. It looks like it's on Paul Santiago. Check this out, Coach Paul. Ryan Tolentino, 28 big points in their previous matchup. The reigning MVP of Season 2. They're gonna need an MVP performance from him today.
Yes, exactly, Aaron. Pero grabe, itong Imperial, who was very quiet on their last game, very aggressive now. And talking about Tolentino, half of his points doon talaga sa fourth quarter, Kyrie Irving yung performance. All 3 quarters, alam mo, nagpipacing lang. Pero yung kailangan ng manalo, yun din, isali mo pa. Itong Paulo Orbeta, when in doubt, shoot, making his last 8 points on the last 2 minutes of the game.
And it's a shootout, Coach Paul. Another 3-pointer, this time from the San Pedro Mamba. 13-7 is the score, 6 minutes and 35 remaining. Let's talk more about Paulo Orbeta. You mentioned in their last game, he had those points in that fourth quarter. Take a look at Orbeta once again. Can't get it. Here comes Malabanan pushing it up. Coach Gilbert. Down the lane to Martinez. Catch, shoot. Back iron. Counter fast break. Here come the Fire Chief. Tolentino to the left hand. Bumping inside, and that's a foul.
And talking about continuing, talk about for Orbeta. Yung dalawang tres niya, Aaron, alam mo, pamatay sunog yun Already left 2 seconds on the clock, on the shot clock. Same spot, same result. Lahat same Pasok pa rin. That's why they were able to pull off the win against Tito Rex X Skytrack.
And we're gonna see more of Paulo Orbeta later. But for the meantime, a timeout is called. San Pedro Mamba up 13-7 against the Fire Chiefs. And let's check this out. The previous game of the Fire Chiefs winning over Skytrack, they put the gas on the pedal in that fourth quarter, Coach Paul.
One of the remarkable marks there is yung blocks Now again, offense wins you championship, defense wins you, or rather, iba games. But that time, they were able to have 6 blocks. Sa kalaban, wala. So alam mo kasi pag semifinals na kasi, dito na kasi, alam mo, pisikalan, more of a half-court game. Every possession really counts as tudok. That is really game. Aaron, yung mga perimeter dyan sa elbow, sa shaded area, is very consistent on that shot.
They get it to the corner inside, and Coach Paul, you mentioned the blocks, an important part of that win for the Fire Chiefs. But right now, we're gonna have a harder time taking a look at this Kurt Todok bucket from that elbow area. 2-pointer by the big man. Inbound inside, Joff catches it, kicks it. 3-pointer, Mopera, no good. Coach Gilbert, offensive board, Zara, put back plus the foul.
Talking about Gilbert Malabanan, very quiet on the last game. Only 5 points, but right now he has 5 points only here in our first quarter. It's so nice. You need to see it twice.
The lakas shot of the quarter brought to you by Okada Manila. Coach Gilbert Malabanan with the putback plus the foul.
Ibang Gilbert, Coach Gilbert yung naglalaro ngayon on our day 2 of our semifinals. And then one thing, hindi pa dito pinasok for the Fire Chief wearing white jerseys. Aaron, itong si Gingab. One of the quality players, quality minutes, 12 minutes played, 11 points. So alam mo, sa mga ganitong laro, importante yung from the bench I don't want to use the word magic bunot, but alam mo yung when your number is called, you're always ready. Parang Boy Scout.
And it's important to have players like that na hindi mo kailangan painitin pa or to get them in their rhythm. They can just contribute immediately.
Yeah, sinabi mo na hindi kailangan painitin, yung nasa isip ko, mga Jamal Crawford, alam mo yun, biglang pinasok, automatic putok agad.
As we give it over to Miss Flo Del Agua, she's got some info on Coach Ronald Tubid. Go ahead, Flo, tell us more.
Naturally, masaya si Head Coach Ronald Tubid ng Fire Chief sa panalo nila last game, pero siya daw ay satisfied with reservations. Nabahagi niya kasi sa akin na last game, second half lang daw tumaas yung energy ng players, and this has to change for their succeeding games dahil simula pa lang aggressive na dapat. Bukod pa dito, gusto niya 100% intensity mula jump ball hanggang final buzzer. Do you agree sa kagustuhan na ito ni Coach Ronald, Aaron and Coach Paul?
Yep, it's going to be very important. Mas lalo na the Fire Chiefs are down right now. But Tolentino cutting down that lead. Coach Gilbert catching and finishing on the other end.
Malabanan din. Go back on defense, but good recognition there kay Gonzalez. Automatic pasa agad, leak out. Again, talking about reservations, no? Sa report ni Flo. Tama nga naman yun eh. Hindi to, alam mo, hindi to switch eh. It's easy to turn it off and to turn it on. Basketball is a game of runs. And you expect that sana yung last run will be with us para manalo sila. Well, yun yung nangyari last game eh.
As Kiko Jose entering the game, the representative of Barangay Crisantemum from San Pedro, Laguna.
And the most tenured for San Pedro, ex-Mamba Razon. So, Aaron, pag-usapan natin, bakit Cinderella story itong San Pedro, ex-Mamba Razon, wearing black jerseys? They were at the bottom at the end of our elimination. So, they were very surprised that sila pa, of all the team, ang pumasok sa semifinals.
And just like we mentioned a while ago, Coach Paul, they shouldn't even be here in the first place.
Exactly.
But yet they defied all odds.
Exactly. But that's the beauty of the game of basketball kasi, Aaron, no? If each one of you sacrifices, you will have a good output. That's what a perfect example of San Pedro, ex-Mamba Razon. Nung dumating itong Eugene Tan, around 4th to 5th games nila, doon talaga umangat sila. Kasi noon, malabanan ka lang eh. No? And then sino na? Who's next? But right now, they have a pass first point guard of Eugene Tan. They have now a leadership. One of the reasons they lost, he already fouled out last game, last 5 minutes.
Todok down the lane, kicks it to go. Inside, back to Kirk. Todok rejected inside. Another one from Santiago. Excuse me, that's Tolentino. And a timeout going to be requested by the San Pedro Mamba extra zone. That lead getting cut down to 5 points. Taking a look at this one more time. Todok getting blocked, but Tolentino saves the day with that second putback inside. Take a look at it one more time. The reigning MVP of LakasKwarenta 2.0 cutting the lead down to just 5 points.
Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Once again, we take a look at this. They put the gas on the pedal in the fourth. Balik tayo dun sa win ng Fire Chiefs over Skytrack, Coach Paul.
Yes, and talking about that department, bench points 57 to 42 plus 15. Malaki yan, especially on our semifinals. Field goal percentage, a booming 50% from the field against 39 for the Skytrack Tito Rex team. Malaki yan, 50%.
And sa bench points pa lang, nabanggit mo kanina, Coach Paul, itong si Randy Gingab, no? Really efficient minutes as they get it inside. San Pedro Mamba, 5 seconds left. And Jose gets fouled.
Masyadong madikit siya dun eh. May position na itong si Kiko San Jose. Or rather, Kiko Jose. Yung isa kasi sa Fire Chief, San Jose din eh.
Nakakalito, no, Coach Paul? Inside drive. Lim. Almost getting that end one, but he's gonna head to the line.
Kapapasok pa lang Lim. Very aggressive. Sabi niya, kaya ko tong San Jose. I'm more bigger than him. Clearly, he was able to put up a foul. 2 free throws.
And Coach Paul, one of the things I've been seeing from this San Pedro Mamba squad, that's been working for them. They go quick dun sa 1, 2, 3 positions sila. They go with minsan 3-point guards ang sinasabay nila para mabilis yung attack nila.
And of course, don't forget itong Malabanan used to really play small all of his life. Dito lang siya nagka-4, minsan nga 5 eh.
Todok, jab step. Kicks it inside, the fake by San Jose. And he catches Kiko Jose with the foul.
Grabe yung talon ni Kiko Jose doon. Going up. Let's take a look at this replay. Ganda eh. Could have a good chance if dumiretso itong San Jose. It could have been a good block.
Talagang hindi ibibigay ni Kiko Jose yung easy 2 points doon, no, Coach Paul?
Semifinals na. No easy points.
As San Jose on the line for the Fire Chiefs. 2 out of 2 on that trip. Taking a look at the F. Cura industry fans in attendance in the building.
Overtime na yan. Overtime yan. May overtime pa yan, sigurado. Kain pa yan.
Outside, Kiko Jose. Almost a strip, it is. And Kiko with a frustration foul.
That's a bit of a bad foul there for Kiko Jose. Wala namang advantage eh sa fast break itong Fire Chief that time. Eh, dalawa na siya.
Saktong 58 seconds remaining here in our opening period. They dump it down inside the fake. The shot, no good. One more time. San Jose gets it back to lefty from that elbow area.
Talking about day and night. Kiko or itong San Jose, pag lefty talaga. Alam mo, mga shooters talaga kasi yan eh.
Lim this time. The spin. Di Magiba catches it. Can't finish. They get it back. Last shot dito para sa Fire Chiefs. But no, Todok's gonna go inside. Kick it to go. He's a shooter. He knows it. And he gets the friendly roll inside. 3-pointer from goal.
When in doubt, shoot. And you clearly see that on that release. It's so smooth.
Last shot, San Pedro. No good. Tolentino gets it. 1 second left. Can San Jose get it off? Oh! And that marks the end of our first quarter. The score, 22-21. It's a 1-point lead by the Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers against the San Pedro Mamba. Taking a look at some of the first quarter highlights, Coach Paul. It's a close affair once again. Inside naman dito, Malabanan tries for the finish. Orbeta with that 3-pointer catch and shoot, point to the heavens. This time another one from deep. Ito naman si Go, a known shooter for the Fire Chiefs. Making it rain from outside and the F. Cura industry loving it. Once again, our score 22-21. It's just a 1-point lead by the Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers here in our semifinals.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Back here at the semifinals, mga kasinag. Like I said earlier, malalim nga ang motivation ng San Pedro Mamba ngayong araw because actually, one of their players is celebrating his birthday today right here at San Andres Sports Complex, and that is no other than Gilbert Malabanan, who told me earlier na mas delikado daw sila kapag natatalo, and what better way to remember ang birthday niya na ito other than to redeem themselves after that off game. Will it be a happy birthday for Gilbert? What do you think, Aaron and Coach Paul?
And yun nga, a happy birthday to Coach Gilbert Malabanan, celebrating his birthday on the semifinals day. In his previous one, had just 12 points, not the usual from Coach Gilbert. Pero Coach Paul, mukhang bibigyan tayo ng birthday performance ito ni Coach Gilbert Malabanan. And taking a look at the first quarter, field goals 8 out of 17 from the San Pedro Mamba, 47%. Meanwhile, itong Fire Chiefs, 9 out of 25, 36%.
Alam mo, pang mga birthday talaga, no? Mostly, and most of the time, all the shots really are gonna fall. And talking about Malabanan now, who's been very quiet on their day 1 ng semifinals, he has now with 5 points. Eh, yung total sa kanya sa first game, on our day 1 last Monday, 5 points din total.
Taking a look at Coach Erwin Santamaria of San Pedro. And kung nabanggit natin si Coach Gilbert Malabanan, itong si Kirk Todok of the Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers. Automatic in this first half from that mid-range area.
Oo, again, magandang pag-usapan dito, no? Ito, no? Let's talk about now that yung awarding ceremony kanina, di ba? Yung ring, no? Championship ring ng 2.0 Fire Chief who won on that Season 2 that we have. One of their members, itong si Martinez, Alfie Martinez, who's now playing for San Pedro ex-Mamba Razon, was not included on the championship ring. Pero dapat kasi, di ba, normally, di ba sa NBA, pag nag-champion ka, kahit nasa ibang team ka na, binibigyan ka pa rin eh.
Tama, Coach, no? Pag-uusapan namin yan ni Coach Paul after this time out. But right now, the score, 28-21. The Fire Chiefs up by 7 points.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
And we would like to thank Okada Manila, one of the main sponsors of Sinag Liga Asya. Maraming salamat po sa Okada Manila. Taking a look at this one more time, the Lakas fast break of the quarter brought to you by Starbomb Sport Care. Easy layup inside. That's Aloy San Jose.
Alam mo, maganda sa Starbomb Sport Care. Nung may na-injury, inisprayhan agad, nawala.
Ayun,
ang sakit.
Effective, Coach Paul.
Oo.
They kick it out. Opera, three-pointer. It's back iron, battle for that loose ball. San Pedro gets it back. They give it inside. Lim. Coach Gilbert driving inside. That's a tough one. It's good.
A different Gilbert Malabanan is playing today. Happy birthday nga.
And he cuts that lead down to 5 points. 28-23 is the score. 7:35 in the second period.
Malabanan now has total of 9 points in the first half pa. Kahapon nga, no, or nung Monday. All production niya, just 5 points, although he has 10 rebounds. But kulang yun. If we're talking about San Pedro Mamba, ex-Razon. Talking about Malabanan, he needs really to score for this team. That was his role all tournament long.
And even the little things, so yung mga assist, mga rebound, mga steals, Coach Gilbert's gonna need to just really give it his all today. Inbound for the Fire Chiefs. They're running out of time. Malabanan gets the turnover forced on the Fire Chiefs.
Good defense there by Malabanan. Coach Gilbert, yun yung sabi niya, when their backs is against the wall, mas delikado daw sila. I would agree. You know why? All tournament long, they're at the bottom and they're now on the semifinals.
And there's proof as Leodones in the open court. See you later.
The question will be here, Aaron, is for the San Pedro ex-Mamba Razon wearing the black jerseys. Are they happy na ba? Are they contented na from the bottom, they were able to play in the semifinals?
And I'm sure hindi yan, Coach, no, one of the biggest wins of the tournament para sa kanila, beating that #1 team, the Fully Tech Saints.
Unbeaten. Hindi natalo. Grabe. And that was twice to beat, di ba, sa quarterfinals.
And itong San Pedro Mamba really defying the odds, doing impossible things, and can they pull off another impossible thing and make it to the finals?
I believe they can so with Coach Erwin Santamaria there. They have the materials and clearly alam mo yung chemistry nila nandun. It's just let's just wait and see kung ano bang ipapakita nila, and it's all about production come semifinal time.
Inside, Renzi kicks it, Leodones, but no, it's a travel on Ren.
Daming reklamo dito for a foul, asking for a foul, but they don't. Kailangan kasi sila mag-adjust din. They don't understand the game. You need to understand, the referee are letting you play. So why will you ask for a foul? Same lang yung tawagan sa kabila .
Tan inside, the bullet feed. Gonzalez gets fouled on the way up.
Nabangga siya nun eh. I believe it on Ren C, the other of the C brothers.
And it's a 7-point lead by the Fire Chiefs. But for the meantime, we give it over to Miss Flo Del Agua for some information on Coach Erwin Santamaria of the San Pedro Mamba. Go ahead, Flo.
San Pedro Mamba players told me earlier na ang talo nila last game ay baka dala na din ng fatigue. As we all know, this team had to go to 3 do-or-die games in the eliminations. But as their head coach Erwin Santamaria said, they are taking this as a challenge. At malaki ang tiwala niya sa kanyang players because like he told me, they are prepared physically, mentally, and spiritually as they always begin their games by praying all together and offering their game to God bago sumabak sa court. Your thoughts on that, Aaron and Coach Paul?
And thanks for that, Flo. And just like we mentioned a while ago, Coach Paul, no, mahirap yung dinaanan nitong San Pedro Mamba. There comes a disadvantage with that. The fatigue factor, mas marami silang laro.
Of course, I agree with you. May edad na rin to eh. 40 up nga eh. Again, the fatigue, it's a good rest ngayon. But clearly, alam mo, sometimes pag yung pumasok yung adrenaline mo and you wanting more to really win and pull off this win today. At gusto ko yung report ni Flo. It's all about starting it with God. Spiritual, importante yan eh. Kasi if yung katawan mo bibigay na, it's all about the inside, which is your soul. So ngayon, kitang-kita natin, Gilbert Malabanan played very good so far. As you can take a look, our lakas drive of the quarter. New player for the Fire Chief, Bernardo. Yun yung importante, no? Pag tinawag yung pangalan mo, nakapuntos agad eh.
Martinez, three-pointer. Too strong. They fight for it. Leodones gets it. Here they come, the Fire Chiefs. Leodones, no good. And that's going to be a foul called on the Fire Chiefs.
Good transition defense that time for San Pedro. This is now the biggest lead at 10 points. And it was a good rest for Paulo Orbeta. He was subbed off around 3 minutes on that first quarter. Ngayon lang bumalik.
And now the spirit, just like what Flo mentioned earlier, the spirit of the San Pedro Mamba squad going to be tested down by 10 points. Martinez driving that baseline, throwing it up and getting fouled.
Good drive there for Martinez. Kailangan he needs to feel the game come to himself. No one is answering the call now on the offensive side for the San Pedro.
Martinez on the line. Fonzie Martinez, 15 points in their previous matchup in that loss versus the Sea Lions. 6 out of 12 from the field and 6 out of 6 from the free throw line, but this time he missed his first one. Makes that second one though, cutting the lead down to just 9 points. Four minutes and 25 seconds remaining here in our second period. Orbeta, the former Benil Blazer, dumping it down. Posting inside. Taking too much time. Bernardo, fake drive, and that's a travel. That ball just stuck too much on Bernardo.
Too much dribbling there for Bernardo. Again, old school yun. Kung old school na coach yun, sasabi, daming Milo. Alam mo yung Milo?
Yes, coach. Alam mo yan.
Hindi yung training, yung basketball camp nun.
Kung ngayon, coach, sasabihin nila parang Babs yun.
Oo, di ba? Too much dribbling, di ba? Ipasa mo lang.
Oh, and just a miscommunication between Coach Gilbert and Joff Gonzalez.
Coach Erwin Santamaria there, hindi makapaniwala again. Just thinking what needs to be done for his team. Aaron, again, this is now just a 9-point lead, but so far, last 3 minutes, wala pa silang field goal.
And that's going to be a tough one as the Fire Chiefs with a chance to extend this 9-point lead. Orbeta using the pick from C. Going inside, kicking it out. Paul, 4 seconds left. That's a deep one. Can't get it. Tan gets the board, and here comes the Mamba. Eugene inside. Kick, Gonzalez, they move it around. Tan going in. Oh, the tasty dish inside to Joff Gonzalez.
What a pass there. Eugene Tan turning the hands of time. I saw that 20 years ago playing in the PBL sa Wellcoat, sa Chowking, if I'm not mistaken. Gandang tinandat on that replay. It's so nice. We need to see it twice. Thank you, Direk Omar Santiago.
The lakas assist of the quarter brought to you by J Project Clothing Shop. Eugene Chan giving it over to Joff Gonzalez, as we'd like to give a shout out to Ryan Pajaro watching right now, one of our panelists dito sa Sinag Liga Asya. Get well soon po sa inyo, Mr. Ryan.
Ryan, pagaling ka. Pagbalik mo, kain tayo ng chicharon. Ako bahala. Silog pa, isama na natin.
Taking a look at Paul Santiago and some of the fans in attendance.
Sigurado mga kapamilya yan. No, clearly, they're very early here. And especially itong the Fire Chief, their company there with Marion Cura, clearly supporting their team here.
Oh, Gonzalez gets that ball stripped. Pero babalik ang bola dito sa San Pedro.
And then with their horn, alam mo, already the semifinals, Aaron.
And you know those fans came prepared just like their players. Eugene gives it out. Coach Gilbert, the cross, the shot, no good. Rebounded by the Fire Chiefs. Here they come. Santiago pushing it down the court, kicking it to the corner. Tolentino, fake drive. Another one. Orbeta, catch, shoot. Still no good, but Santiago gets it back. Santiago pulls it. No good. Inside. Se gets fouled, and he's going to the line.
There are openings for the San Pedro. Aaron, it's just a matter of converting it, as Malabanan has been called now for the San Pedro Mamba ex Razon.
And every single time the San Pedro Mamba threatened to come back in this ballgame, the Fire Chiefs always have an answer, Coach Paul.
Exactly. They always have an answer. Yun lang. Yes, that's a good call by a referee. Early entry there for Malabanan. Another chance now for Alvin Se. 0 out of 2 na sana yon sa free throw line.
A substitution dito para sa Fire Chief. Labas muna si Alvin Se. Entering the ball game for them, it's Leo Romano.
Alfie Martinez, just 4 points now for San Pedro Mamba. And after that, it's just Eugene Tan with 5 points.
Oh, and look at that. Some extracurricular activities happening underneath.
Romano calls for a foul again. But indeed, may mga girian doon after that call. The referee has the power to review it kung gusto nila.
Pero kita naman natin, nagkamayan doon yung dalawang player. Pero one more time, tingnan natin, it's Gonzalez and Romano.
Marunong din si Gonzalez eh. Now, clearly, it was a foul first on Romano. Hinawakan, nilagay yung kamay niya sa mukha niya. Sinaktan yung sarili.
And if it works, don't change it.
Of course. Why fix it?
Cutting that lead down, 37-29. Less than 2 minutes remaining here in our second period. This is our semifinals, second semifinals game day. Santiago splits the D. No foul is called. Gives it out. 5 seconds left. Inside, Tolentino with the top finish.
Tolentino, good read on that corner, short corner. Automatic nag-drive eh.
San Jose, the lefty. Oh, he's got it. The friendly bounce.
Oh no, 2-3 San Jose. He's got 4 3-pointers of their last game. They need more of those.
Bakbakan sa rebound. They fight for it, and it's going the way of San Pedro. Here they come, 39-32 is the score.
At least dito, lumalaban itong San Pedro Mamba ex Razon. San Jose now getting that shot, friendly bounce. Pero then again, that is his role. Kung open mo, itira mo.
And San Pedro slowly gaining their rhythm in this ball game. Gonna be dangerous for the Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers. Right now, Eugene Tan. He gets it back. Can't shoot. That's short. Here comes Orbeta and the Fire Chiefs. Bullet feed. Romano banks it off, but no good. But a loose ball foul gonna be called inside against Joff Gonzalez.
Oh, sayang eh. They already have 3 black jerseys there on the shaded area. Sabi niya, box out lang daw. Tingnan natin dito sa replay. Pwedeng box out lang. But then again, our referee has better angle on that one. Malayo tayo. Tolentino. Siyempre, may kasamang pang-FAMAS or Oscar Awards acting yun. Kasama yan sa basketball eh. But our referee has better angle on that one. Ang layo natin. So, they can really call what they can see. Hindi na nga ni-review eh.
This time it's an 8-point lead. 50 seconds remaining here. Second period, Eugene Tan. Corner to Joel. Gonzalez, full head of steam down the lane. Shovel pass, Coach Gilbert. Basket and one.
Clearly an and one there, Romano. Hindi pa rin patalikod kasi on that challenge.
And that big-to-big action, Coach Gilbert Malabanan, the birthday boy with the lakas move of the quarter, brought to you by Hotel 101 Global.
A different Malabanan we can see so far with 12 points here on our first half only compared to his 5 points and 10 rebounds outing on their last game. So siguro, alam natin, coach yan eh. Tumitingin yan sa stats. So pag nakita niya yung production, sabi niya, I'm very disappointed with myself. For sure. Ganun yung mga player na yan eh. Kasi Coach Gilbert can play any role. But dito, he needs to be a scorer if they want to win.
Oh, another loose ball foul.
What a good acting there and good fight for Gonzalez.
And Bernardo and Gonzalez getting at it.
Kasama yan eh sa basketball eh. Semifinals na ngayon eh. Tingnan natin dito on this replay. Oh, clearly, it's really a foul there. Binanggata, siniko pa sa dibdib.
A lot of mind games being played here. But 14 seconds left in our second quarter. Our first half inside. Gonzalez catches it, and this time getting another foul drawn.
That's the young Eugene Tan I've seen so far here. I don't wanna use the word young, but once young. Pinopost din yung mga maliliit na guard and good recognition there for Gonzalez, Joff Gonzalez. Sigurado pinag-usapan na nito pre-game. Pag nandito ako, pagkita mo, seal mo agad. And now the offense of Mamba Razon has been good for the last 2 minutes.
Gonzalez can't get it. 9 seconds left. Orbeta and the Fire Chiefs still have a chance. They're up by 4 points. Orbeta, that's a deep one. And it's down. Paulo Orbeta, point to the sky, point to the heavens. Extending that lead, 43-36. It's a 7-point lead.
That has always been on his bag. Paulo Orbeta gaining another time 3-pointer. As you can take a look at this replay, it's so nice. We need to see it twice. When in doubt, shoot.
And that definitely counted for Paulo Orbeta. The former Benil Blazer taking a look at that celebration after that shot. Paulo Orbeta loving it and extending that lead. Ang score po natin 43-36. The Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers up at the end of our first half.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Architecture Studio, a composition of diversified and exceptional team of architects with a wide range of experience in architectural design and build projects. We provide and commit to collaborative, responsive, and accessible experiences that solve functional, real, world challenges for our clients and partners and guarantee a well-functional built environment. We are mined to collaborative and responsive relationships with our partners and in the community, resulting in a functional, valuable, and stunning built environment that we are renowned for. We are mined to collaborative and responsive relationships with our partners and in the community, resulting in a functional, valuable, and stunning built environment that we are renowned for. Construction and project management. From concept to physical building is our promise to our client, delivering their dreams to reality. Our passion is to make Yelp bicycle and dreams into built reality. Architecture should be eccentric but not loud.
Labanan ng mga big time. Hindi pwede ang malumanay. Sa bilis ng mga rasyon, mahihiya ang bagong henerasyon. Tag-isa ng lakas, power ang matras. 40 pataas. SLA Williams. Umuusok pa. Pampanga Intermunicipalities Series Basketball Tournament Delta Cup.
Kakabiling kong masalese kayo nak, i-promote tayo ng sportsmanship nak. Okay? Ita mo nga, tandanan nyo, kapampangan tangan.
This is your 2024 Junior World Showcase Delta Cup.
maraming salamat for taking time out to be part of the first ever SLA Junior World Showcase Delta Cup.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Tapos na ang elimination. Nandito na ang mga humamon. Sino ang matitirang matikas? Tag-isa ng lakas. Bawan ang umatras. 40 pataas. SLA Playoff. Nanginginig pa.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Itong Showmaking's Coach Pancho has only 14.5 seconds before they can claim the throne and literally call themselves kings of the D2 tournament. What a ball game. What a series of events that we saw here, that we've witnessed in this historical D2 Super Cup Invitational Tournament. Seconds away for Pampanga Delta to seal the deal and once again deliver another championship.
The Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase Philippines champion, your Pampanga Delta.
Magandang gabi muli mga kasinag. Flo del Agua here at the half kung saan sinamahan ako ng dalawang reasons kung bakit meron tayong mga kuponan na naglalaro in the first place. Magandang gabi po Sir Alvin Lugo, Team Manager of San Pedro Mamba Razon, and Sir Florence Cura, ang playing team owner ng FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguishers. Unahin ko na po kayo. Sir Alvin, seeing the scoreboard now, kailangan nyo pa pong makahabol pero usap-usapan po kasi mas delikado ang San Pedro Mamba kapag nadedehado or galing sa pagkatalo. So as their team manager, sumasang-ayon po ba kayo dito?
Yes po, pag natatalo po yung San Pedro Mamba, lalo po na-challenge yung mga players. Kaya sana po manalo this time.
Maraming salamat Sir Alvin. Para nga po lalong ganahan ng players nyo na maglaro, batiin nyo naman po ang supporters ng San Pedro Mamba.
Okay, batiin ko muna yung mga boss ko, si Congresswoman Ann Matibag, Attorney Melvin Matibag, sa aking Mayor Art Mercado, Mayora Mika Mercado, sa family ko, mami ko, daddy ko, sa kapatid ko, sa kuya ko, sa wife ko, salamat sa suporta sa mga anak ko, kay Toneng Man, kay Unyokis, kay Jok Rania, kay Isaiah Ordiz, kay Marlon De Lieva, at sa aking boss, Kiko, ng Razon.
Maraming salamat Sir Alvin. Grabe po pala. Ang dami po palang supporters ng San Pedro Mamba. Pero bago yan, dumako tayo sa kabilang panig ng court. The playing team owner, Sir Florence Cura. Sir, during the earlier parts of the first half, kung mapapansin nyo, medyo naging mabagal yung laro ng inyong team. Pero saan po nagkaroon ng turning point at biglang kayo na po ang lumamang?
Okay, medyo nag-adjust lang kami sa defense and then hindi namin masyado na-execute yung mga plays.
Sir Florence, alam ko na nakabati na po kayo earlier, but I'm sure meron pa po kayong gustong batiin at pasalamatan sa supporters ng FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguishers.
I just want to say hi sa families ng mga players ng FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguishers and of course my wife and kid, Marian and Florian.
Maraming salamat at yan nga ang good luck flying kiss from Sir Florence. Hopefully maging good luck yan. Salamat po muli for joining me here at the half at abangan natin mga kasinag kung paano magbabakbakan ang dalawang kupunan na yan sa second half. Pero narito sina Aaron and Coach Paul para pagkwentuhan muna ang mga nangyari ng first half.
And thanks for that, Flo. Taking a look at the halftime score, 43-36. The FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguishers up at the end of our first half. Taking a look at some of the first half highlights of Hotel 101 Global. Coach Paul, we mentioned a while ago, Gilbert Malabanan, the birthday boy, playing big in that first half.
Indeed, he has 12 points, 5 out of 8 from the field. Sali mo pa dyan ang 5 rebounds. This could have been closer, except for that buzzer beater shot there of Paulo Orbeta, the former great of St. Benilde Blazers, who played in the NCAA. As you can take a look, napaturo pa talaga siya. It's all about God on that shot. That's what he said.
And taking a look at the halftime stats, Coach Paul, what stands out to you the most dito?
Again, what stands out is the rebound, 28-16. Second chances points. If you want to win, yun yung dapat eh. And bench points, 28-4. And no wonder they're leading here with 7 points at the end of our first half.
Those bench points, it stands out to me the most, 28-4. The FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguisher bench mob has showed up in this ball game. Right now, they're up. But this San Pedro Mamba squad, Coach Paul, never say die. They love it when their back is against the wall. They love it when they have to make that comeback. As we take a look at the leading scorers in that first half, Coach.
FIRECHIEF Kirk Tudok with 8 points, followed by Ryan Tolentino with 7. Alvin Se, surprisingly with 6. And Paulo Orbeta 6. Again, Gilbert Malabanan, a good first half compared to his last game with 12. Gonzalez 8, Eugene Tan 5. And has been a very quiet evening for the first half. Alpi Martinez with 4 points. And they need more of those if they want to win this game. A new player now for the San Pedro X Mamba Razon, that is Arellano, Melvin Arellano. Napapa-shoutout, happy birthday sa ina niya, Merlinda Arellano. Happy birthday po. Thank you for watching and supporting Sinag, Liga, Asya, LakasKwarenta.
Inside, they get it. Ryan Tolentino, floats it up and in and swishes that ball.
Good curl and good layup there for Ryan Tolentino, starting to be hot here on the second half.
And taking a look at that 45-36 lead, Joff Gonzalez. Turnover there, and Coach Paul, we'd love to talk about it. The Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers in full control in that first half. San Pedro Mamba threatening on numerous occasions to make that run, to make that comeback. But the Fire Chiefs always shutting the door. Santiago getting inside that door. Plus the foul off the reverse, the tasty dish from Orbeta.
Good call there, Orbeta. To Santiago. Dinala sa gilid eh. Backdoor agad. Good pass there. It's so nice. We need to see it twice.
The lakas play of the quarter brought to you by Okada Manila. Santiago off that reverse. Plus the foul. And once again, Coach Paul, they shut the door on that comeback for San Pedro.
Exactly. And this is now the biggest lead at 12 now for the Fire Chief. Imperial.
No good for JV. Inside, Arellano, dump down, Coach Gilbert with the finish, big-to-big action.
Yeah, yun lang dapat eh. Laban lang kayo ng laban. Don't stop. Just be consistent on the defensive end.
Santiago this time, his team up by 10 points. Paul dancing on that perimeter. Going inside, kicking, Orbeta, corner three. No good. Malabanan gets it. Here come the Mamba, pushing in transition. Arellano's running, but Coach Gilbert takes it. Imperial, he's got it. It's a three.
Imperial, when in doubt, shoot. And now the offense starting to click now for San Pedro. The good thing about there, it starts on the defensive end.
And this time, San Pedro, they need a stop. But Ryan Tolentino saying otherwise. A three-pointer right in your face.
Told you, Ryan Tolentino has been the guy all tournament long, especially talking about second half.
This time it's Tan, dump down. Oh, Arellano inside.
Good high-low play there for San Pedro. Again, they cannot afford just to just exchange basket. They need to stop here. They can switch this.
8-point lead. Santiago, the fake. The tap by Gonzalez. Outside, Tolentino. Kick it. Santiago, catch, shoot. No good. Rebounded Arellano. And Tan, he's gonna push it. No, he's gonna slow it down. Balik dito, Coach Gilbert. Kick JV. Corner three. Wala yun. Bakbakan sa rebound. Orbeta gets it. And he's fouled by Coach Gilbert.
A good foul there by Coach Malabanan. Trying to stop that 3 against 2 fast break. Coach Ronald Tubit. Sabi niya, ref, may pabaon daw. Sabi ni Coach Dennis or ni referee Dennis Iscaros, body check lang.
And you can see Coach Ronald Tubid just actioning out what happened.
Oh, the Saint from Iloilo. Iloilo yun, di ba? If I'm not mistaken.
But this time, the Benil Blazer, the former Benil Blazer, Orbeta. No good. Here comes Tan. Forward, Gonzalez. Oh, he finishes that shot and no foul is called.
Gonzalez asking for a foul. Wala. Eugene Tan guarding Santiago.
Tolentino goes in, then goes out to Kirk Todok. He's got it. It's pure. Kirk Todok with a long two.
Clearly that was guarded there by Arellano. Just better offense there for Todok, the hero of the championship, on that game-winning layup.
And just too much sauce on that pass from Malabanan inside. Gonzalez just couldn't corral that.
As you can see, Coach Erwin Santamaria still thinking what needs to be done here.
8-point lead. Tolentino tees up the three and sticks it from downtown. Ryan Tolentino. He is that guy.
Talking about a second half player, Ryan Tolentino. That's why he was the season MVP on our 2.0 Lakas Kwarenta.
Gonzalez, Joff, giving it up. Coach Gilbert. He's fouled on the way up.
Clearly a foul on Todok. Again, maganda sana yung depensa ni Todok, pero tumalikod kasi eh.
Take a look at this one more time. The lakas shot of the quarter brought to you by Okada Manila. Ryan Tolentino, once you pop, the fun don't stop. He's feeling it in this third quarter.
Indeed, he has 7 points in our third quarter. Hindi pa tayo tapos ha. We're just halfway through our third quarter. Coach Gilbert Malabanan trying to trim down the lead. The birthday boy wants to make it 2 out of 2.
And they cut that lead down to 9 points. And this is where San Pedro Mamba is having a hard time. On the defensive end, they get scores, they get their points, but they can't get stops.
Exactly. And you cannot afford to just exchange basket. Kasi lamang ang Fire Chief dito, the defending champion of our LakasKwarenta. Oh, good defense there by San Pedro. But the referee quickly called that ball will stay with the Fire Chief wearing white jerseys.
A good swipe by the Mamba. This time it's Tolentino teeing that ball in. They've got 6 seconds on the shot clock. Todok this time. But no, it's going to be a foul on the ground.
There's a bad foul on Gonzalez. You know, importante siya dito eh. Marami siyang foul na walang gamit, and that is his third personal foul.
Tough break giving the Fire Chiefs a fresh 14. Santiago, you know he wants the 3. This time he takes it, and he makes it. Paul Santiago from downtown.
The offense now of the Fire Chief is running and gunning. Hindi pwedeng Fire Chief ang tawag sa kanila dito. Kasi nga, the way they're playing, it's like an oil diesel machine that keeps on going.
But this time, Joff Gonzalez trying to answer back, getting fouled. Renzi can't believe it. But nonetheless, Joff Gonzalez is going to head to the line for 2 free throws.
Gonzalez, one of the pillars in the shaded area for the San Pedro Mamba. So far having a hard time on the free throw line, and he's now 3 fouls. Yung 2 fouls niya, walang kwenta kasi. Imagine mo yung kay Todok, 2 seconds on the shot clock. Again, sana pinatira niya na lang.
And a tough break for Joff, missing that second free throw. It's a 12-point lead dito for the Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers. Orbeta takes it down, driving inside. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Todok. Tolentino gets it back. And a fresh 14. Offering the pick. Tolentino going inside and slicing the defense with the layup. It's just too easy for him, Coach Paul.
Too easy again. The heart here for the Fire Chief. Really not stopping to play eh. They're still rebounding the ball very hard. Eh, sila pa yung lamang dito.
And ito na naman, the Fire Chiefs in transition. They find Tolentino, cross court. And another foul, Coach Paul, and it's on Joff Gonzalez. That's his 4th personal.
Another bad foul for Gonzalez. Pwede niyang gawin yun kung may sub sila.
Take a look at this. Labas mo na dito. Si Joff Gonzalez, you can see the frustration on his face. Pasok dito si Arellano as well as Lim. This time Lim has a chance of guarding Tolentino. And another foul. And now they're in penalty, the San Pedro Mamba.
Now balloons to 14 big points. Ang lamang ng Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers.
And Ryan Tolentino on the line. Can't get that free throw to go. The reigning MVP of the LakasKwarenta 2.0. Once again, a good evening to all the basketball fans watching out there. Myself, Aaron D, alongside my analyst, Coach Paul Hoven, and our courtside reporter, Miss Flo Del Agua. And our semifinals game today, as a timeout is called. The score is 62-47. The Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers in full control in this third quarter. And let's check this out. Ryan Tolentino, Coach Paul, with 18 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist. Pero we take it over to his previous game, diba? 28 big points, 11 out of 15 from the field. He just missed 4 times in their previous matchup.
Exactly, and on his 18 points, 7 ang galing dito sa third quarter alone.
And speaking of Ryan Tolentino, Miss Flo Del Agua has some additional information on the reigning Season 2 MVP. Go ahead, Flo.
Isa itong si Ryan Tolentino ng Fire Chief na patunay na hindi porket hindi ka parte ng starting 5 sa first half, hindi ka na magkakaroon ng star quality. Kwento niya sa akin, every game, wala daw talagang kasiguruhan kung sinong mabababad at sinong off the bench. And he never assumed na laging siya ang may playing time. He remains humble despite his consistent performance, and that is why he has become what his teammates call him, the silent killer. Anong sasabi niyo, Aaron and Coach Paul?
Definitely the silent killer, Ryan Tolentino. He's been hot in this ball game, and he's gonna be looking to lead the way dito for the Fire Chiefs. Diba? Last game, 28 points ngayon. A big tally already for him, no? Looking to surpass that tally in this ball game.
Yes, 18 already, and so far, so good for Ryan Tolentino. And he's also defending, you know, itong si Coach Gilbert Malabano, one of the big guys who plays now for San Pedro Mamba Razon, used to be a small guard who loves to play outside.
And Coach Paul, one of the interesting game stories para sa atin, itong si Joff Gonzalez heading to the bench in this third quarter. 4 fouls already. Taking a look at this, their lone big man, itong si Gilbert Malabanan, leading the way para sa kanila. They're lacking a defensive big and an offensive big for them today.
Exactly. Oh, clearly that's a foul on Romano. Again, one of the missing piece now for San Pedro Mamba Extrason, itong si Alfe Martinez. Yung sinabi natin, no, na part of the Fire Chief 2.0 championship team who's now playing for San Pedro ex-Mamba Razon was not included. O baka nalimutan lang siguro na yung championship ring. Ang ganda pa naman.
And just like what we mentioned earlier, Coach Paul, no, kahit sa NBA, even if naglaro lang siya doon for 1 month, doon sa team nila.
Yes.
Kahit na-trade yun, may ring pa din yun.
Exactly, as long as you played for that year on that team. So, magandang tsikahan yan. Mamaya, trabaho na ni Flo yan. And then tayo na naman mag-report dito.
Abangan natin kay Flo, no? As right now, the score, 62-49, 2 minutes and 33 seconds remaining here in our third quarter of this semifinals matchup. Lustestica gets it. Going down, dumping it. Power dribble. Inside. Oh, but a 3-second violation called.
Exactly. If I'm Coach Erwin Santa Maria, with 2 minutes left here in the third quarter, I just want to control, try to cut down the lead to 8 or 9 points. Malayo pa to. We have 1 full quarter to go. No need to rush on any shots. Oh!
And Malabanan inside. He gets it back. Plus the foul, napaganda pa doon, Coach Paul.
Ibang Gilbert Malabanan ang nakita natin compared to his first game. Right now, he wants to carry his team to a win. And so far, so good for this guy. He has a total points of, make it 19 if he makes this free throw.
And Gilbert Malabanan, the birthday boy, they're gonna need him to step up big. With Joff Gonzalez out of the game due to foul trouble. Yun na nga, Coach. 19 for Coach Gilbert.
Exactly, without Gonzalez on the shaded area. Si Arellano, no? Medyo maliit to, but still playing very hard, especially on the defensive end. Another turnover now for the Fire Chief. Ball will go back to San Pedro. And yun na nga, napapahabol pa yung kanina. Happy birthday daw sa ina niya, si Ma'am Merlinda Arellano.
Mopera can't get the 3. Coach Gilbert fights for it. Those long arms. But Lustestica gets the steal, and it's a foul on Coach Gilbert, just bumping Lustestica.
Sayang, no? Just a good possession there. Just hindi lang talaga pumasok. Just a bad foul. The team is now on the penalty. Actually, both teams na.
And right now, 62-52. It's a 10-point lead for the Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers. 1 minute and 35 remaining here in our third period of the SinagLakasKwarenta 3.0 semifinals round robin. Lustestica 2 out of 2 on that trip. 12-point lead. Lim taking his time. They give it up. Martinez. Back to Lim. Nowhere to go for Lim. They leave him all alone all day to shoot, and he gets it.
You know, Lim second-guessing himself. Hindi pwede yun. Open ka. Take it. Shoot it with confidence if you want to get on with this win.
Oh, and an offensive foul called on San Jose. A little acting job done from Lim.
Yes, clearly, but good cut by Lim. Cutting his angle, ibinangga siya. Good acting din.
Once again, it's down to a 10-point game, an opportunity for the San Pedro Mamba to cut the lead down. Coach Ronald Tubid once again being threatened by his opponents to come back.
So far, Mopera, one of their shooters, wala pang production dito. Oh, good pass there by Lim for Martinez. They need this. Oh no! Dos, tres, as Martinez, who has been very quiet all game long.
They cut it down 7 points. Balik dito, Alvin Se. Fakes the handoff, drives inside, and it's a turnover.
You know, again, basketball is a game of momentum. Again, the momentum now clearly is with San Pedro x Mamba Razon. Nung pagpasok ni Ezer Lim, nag-iba ang ihip dito for the San Pedro with the black jerseys.
Lim, kick it, Mopera. Back to Ezer. They move it inside. Coach Gilbert, that's his shot. Oh, a tough miss.
Yeah, but still a good shot. Good possession, good passing there for the San Pedro Mamba. He's got this hand.
No good. And that's going to be a foul on Se. Coach Gilbert Malabanan is heading to the line for 2.
Oh, good sell there for Coach Gilbert. Once he got the ball, kitang-kita niya sa likuran niya that itong Alvin Se, no control, bumangga with acting jump, pang FAMAS Award or pang Oscar ba?
And it's a 7-point lead dito para sa Fire Chiefs. This time, Coach Gilbert a chance to cut it down to just 5. But he can't get that free throw. And once again, Coach Polno, itong San Pedro, they really love those last-minute, last-quarter comebacks. Once again, they're going to be trying for that with Coach Gilbert getting that shot to drop. 6-point lead. San Jose hounded by Lim. And another offensive foul. And taking a look at that, San Jose and Lim getting at it. Some frustration doon on San Jose.
Oh, clearly si Nico doon, si Ezer Lim eh. Clearly natamaan eh. But the good thing about it is we have IRS. We have replay system. At least he was just able to slap the ball. Pero for sure it will be called both ways. As Kiko Jose there talking to Ezra, relax ka lang, yung momentum nasa atin. Ang maganda pa dito, sabi ni Coach Leo, ilabas na natin sa malaking screen. Tama nga naman, di ba? Pero no one can deny. Tingnan natin, bakit dito tayo sa maliit? Pwede naman sa malaki.
Oo nga, Coach Paul, no? Ngayon ko lang na-realize nung na-bring up ni Coach Leo, may big screen pala tayo dito para sa semis.
Let's wait for our replay. Ginagawa pa yan nila Coach Direct. Nila Coach Direct Mike and Direct Nomar. Oh, clearly. Pero in fairness kay Ezel, yung bola lang yung sinapak niya after that.
And then, you know, Lim with the bump after. Lim just getting hit right on the kisser. But things like this, Coach Paul, it doesn't surprise us, especially in an intense game like this, no, sa semifinals.
Yes.
Talagang it's natural na things like this would happen.
So both of them called for unsportsmanlike foul. Sayang eh. It should have been, the ball will go to San Pedro.
And if not for that second motion by Ezra Lim.
Yeah, should have been a free throw and a ball possession for them.
And with just a 6-point lead, it could have been huge. One of the biggest plays for the game.
For sure, it will be huge. Kasi nga, you have a chance to cut down the lead. Sa free throw, bola pa. Bola pa sa inyo.
And last shot pa dun para sa kanila to end this third quarter on a high note.
Yes, exactly. And then the team managers are talking to our ref. And then our referee, of course, they will really explain what really happened.
Itong si Sir Alvin Lugo.
Kasi parang sinasabi nila, mas nasaktan yung player namin. Yes, totoo. But both of them kasi unsportsmanlike.
Unsportsmanlike foul on number 4, Ezra Lim. Unsportsmanlike foul on number 7, Aloy San Jose.
So both of them are clearly having an unsportsmanlike foul. So that's why our referee Dennis Escaros trying to explain for both coaches itong kay Ronald Tubid and Coach Erwin Santamaria. And yun na nga, sabi ni Ezra Lim, natamaan daw siya. Yes, natamaan, kitang-kita naman natin. But there's already a call called eh. And then after that, kasi sinapak pa niya yung bola. So it's after the call, clearly. Diba? It should be a technical call called for Ezra Lim. So double black ayan sa dalawang team. But sayang eh. Ito kasing San Pedro, clear the momentum is with them. You know, I clearly said earlier, Aaron, nung pumasok si Ezra Lim, doon sila nakahabol eh.
And ang masakit pa doon, Coach Paul, ang ganda na ng defense niya on that play.
Exactly. Good point.
But nonetheless, the game continues. The ball is going to be back dito on the Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers. But no Ezra Lim.
I think they need to sit down or dumudugo rin kasi yung ilong eh.
Oh, but no Lim stays inside. Just a short delay in the action dito. And the action continues, 64-58. The Fire Chiefs up with 16 on the shot clock, 19 on the game clock, 3-second differential. Orbeta hounded by Mopera.
It's too close there for Mopera. He needs to be careful. Maiwanan siya dito ni Orbeta.
Paulo hounded, 4 seconds left, one-legged three. No good. Martinez with the board. Here comes Coach Gilbert. A second remaining and the foul. 2 free throws.
Lucestica. Nakalimutan niya that they are on the penalty. It was just a bad foul and bad decision for Lisostica. Eh, wala nang magawa yun. It's already called there. 2 free throws now for Coach Gilbert Malabanan. A chance to cut down the lead to a 5 or a 6 or a 4 rather.
Malabanan, oh, just can't get the free throws. Coach Gilbert. Take a look at this one more time. Had about 2 seconds left on the game clock. Lucestica with one of the unnecessary fouls. Coach Gilbert, though, second throw. He gets it, cutting it down 5 points. And with about 0.5 remaining, the Fire Chiefs not even going to get a shot off. And at the end of our third period, the score 64-59. The Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers up by just 5 points. Taking a look at some of the third quarter highlights. Once again, Coach Paul, dumidikit na naman dito ang San Pedro Mamba, courtesy of Ezra Lim and company.
Yes, nagkumakatok na naman eh. Again, sayang lang yung what happened on that last few seconds of the third quarter. Ezra Lim with a good defense, but he was able to call, was a call for a sportsman-like foul. So tabla tayo dun.
5-point lead by the Fire Chiefs at the end of our third quarter.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, premium fabric. We customized quality printing, makers of quality uniform.
Let's take a look at Ryan Tolentino heating up in this ball game. 18 points already, Coach Paul. He's been feeling it in this ball game, and they're going to be expecting a big fourth quarter from him if they're going to want to prevail and come up with that victory in this ball game.
Exactly. Ryan Tolentino now with 7 out of 9 from the field with 4 rebounds. They need more of those if they want to pull off this win. Mano a mano. Santiago against Martinez. Both teammates before.
And that's a steal. Here they come, Coach Gilbert. Pushing it in a drag race. Says, get that layup in.
And this is the closest they've been now for San Pedro since that second quarter. Just a 3-point lead. Arellano. Really a foul there against Ryan C.
Taking a look at this one more time, Coach Gilbert. Coast to coast. All the way. It's too easy for Coach Gilbert.
Coach Gilbert Malabana now has 25 points and another foul here for Arellano. He needs to be careful. Baka ma-penalty sila dito maaga, mahirap yun.
And Coach Paul, one of the players I want to talk about from the Fire Chiefs, itong si Ren C. We haven't heard a lot from him in this ball game.
Yes, exactly. Pero nung kalaban na yung Tito Rex, grabe. He was clearly motivated there on defending Yancy Di Ocampo, but that time was called for an offensive foul, and that is his 3rd personal foul.
Arellano exiting the game. Pasok dito si San Jose. Number 81 from the San Pedro Mamba.
Again, one of the missing piece now. Hindi pa ginamit ni Coach Erwin Santamaria. Itong si Mark Julius Uzon. Mamaya baka, again, daming foul trouble na. Baka mamaya gamitin na yan.
Martinez on that right wing. Kick it. Gilbert swing it. But a 3-second violation on San Jose.
Oo, medyo natagalan talaga siya doon. Akala niya na ititira na ni Martinez there. But the ball will go back now to the Fire Chief.
Orbeta takes it down, his team up by 3 points. Tolentino floats inside and draws that foul. A smart move from Ryan Tolentino.
Mopera said, bola daw.
And look at Coach Gilbert telling his boys, mahaba pa, they still got a lot of time.
Yes, exactly. And this is the closest they've been kanina, 14 yun eh.
But they can't give another opportunity for the Fire Chiefs na makalayo dito once again.
Exactly. They just need to stay closer.
Tolentino, 2 out of 2. Perfect on that trip. Eugene Tan takes it down, his team down by 5 points. Coach Gilbert, kick it, Martinez, corner tray. Rebounded C. Forward, San Jose with the steal. Counter steal, Tolentino, they get it back. Martinez, and he's fouled.
Grabe. Tolentino, Santiago, and San Jose diving for the ball. And this is what semifinals is all about in our Sinag Liga Asya LakasKwarenta 3.0. Although they are 40 years old and above, nagpapakamatay pa rin sa bola for the love of the game.
Malabanan, tough angle. Good defense by the Fire Chiefs, and Santiago takes it down for the boys in white. Dumps it in, Renzi bodying up. But he's fouled on the way up, and Coach Paul, take a look at this. Joff Gonzalez is back in the ball game with 4 fouls.
He needs to be careful. Huwag yung mga petty fouls. Good foul there on Eugene Tan. Clearly, he was sealed there. Ni Renzi.
And you know Renzi is gonna attack Joff Gonzalez. Gets a touch out to Tolentino. Isolated in that corner. The fake, the jab. Putting the moves on Martinez. Double teamed. He times it inside. Oh, but Renzi can't finish. Coach Gilbert takes it down. 4-on-3 fast break. Cross court, Mopera. Dump it down. Martinez. Kick, Mopera. That's his shot. Still no good for the shooter.
Yeah, Mopera has an open shot. Still not convert his three, but that is his role. He needs to keep on shooting.
Tolentino driving, dumping. Orbeta floating. No good.
Good backs out there by Mopera.
Tan leading the break, giving it up. Gonzalez back to Martinez. Inside for the easy finish.
That time, they opt to go on the shaded area. They don't want again to settle from outside shot. Yun naman talaga dapat.
Oh, and speaking of outside shots, Paul Santiago. The bank is open on this Wednesday evening.
From the parking lot of Barangay San Andres. Ang layo nun. Eugene Tan wants to answer. Wala.
And that just hurts. If you're from the San Pedro Mamba side, Santiago just throwing it from outside and it goes in.
Exactly, but that's a bad foul for Joff Gonzalez. That is his 5th personal foul, and it's goodbye for him on this game.
And now the San Pedro Mamba are gonna have to mount this comeback without one of their starting big men in Joff Gonzalez.
They are Arellano now going back for the San Pedro Mamba. Extra zone. May Yuson pa dyan. Tingnan natin on this replay. Oo, kamay nga. Good call by referee there. It's a bad decision for Joff Gonzalez.
And the bad part, Coach Paul, they still got 6 minutes and 50 remaining. So Joff Gonzalez, a gamble by Coach Erwin Santamaria, not paying off by putting him in early. Tan kick, JV. Back to Eugene. Hands it off inside. Rejected by Renzi. Here comes Orbeta, 3-on-2. Paulo, hand it off, Todok. No foul, Orbeta gets it back against 2. Fishing for the foul, but no call. Tan naman taking it down. He's gonna slow it. Hounded, balik kay JV. Cross court, stolen by Kirk Todok. 2-on-2 fast break. Balik kay Tolentino, bodying up inside and just drawing the foul once again.
Good lead there for Santiago on that passing lane. No easy baskets there that time for Imperial. Clearly fouling Ryan Tolentino.
Check this out, the Lakas block of the quarter brought to you by 0107 Management Group Incorporated. Renzi says, get that out of here. Protecting the paint and protecting their lead. It's a 6-point lead as Tolentino extending it to 7 points. Ryan Tolentino once again, 28 points in their previous one. The reigning Season 2 MVP, giving us an MVP level performance in today's ball game. 71-63. Imperial kick. Martinez corner tray. He's got it.
When in doubt, shoot. And that could be start now of the comeback for San Pedro.
That's a deep one by Santiago. No good inside. The cleanup once again, Tolentino.
Tolentino that always has been on his resume, going for that offensive rebound. Last game, many of those coming from his offensive rebound, yung puntos niya.
They move it around. Martinez, just a body check right there by Ryan Tolentino. And Coach Paul, with everything happening against San Pedro Mamba, Joff Gonzalez exiting the game, those impossible shots by Paul Santiago and Tolentino going in. They're just down right now by 7 points.
Yeah, exactly. But still, they need to keep on fighting if they want to force another win here.
as Flo Del Ago has some information on that huddle by the San Pedro Mamba. Go ahead, Flo.
Aaron and Coach Paul, yes, I had to listen to the real-time huddle of San Pedro Mamba during their timeout, and their head coach Erwin Santamaria is dismayed but hopeful dahil ikanya hindi daw bago sa team na ito ang maghabol. At the same time, grabe din ang pag-encourage ni Alfie Martinez sa kanyang teammates. As he told me earlier, this game is extra special as he is playing against his former teammates and he is part of the defending champions. Before entering the final period, sigaw ng San Pedro, stop and convert. And those two words can be their saving grace today. Balik sa inyo.
Good defense there by Eugene Tan, getting the ball to a bigger Romano. And plus a conversion, just down to 5. Kaya pa to at malayo pa.
Yep, and just like what Flo was saying, no, delikado ito. If matalo dito ang San Pedro Mamba, it could be no tomorrow for them. Especially going down 0-2.
Exactly, and if they want to play for the championship, now is the time. Hindi pwedeng bawi kami on the next game. Ngayon na.
But right now, the San Pedro Mamba just down by 5 points. Coach Ronald Tubid of the Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers once again going up against the San Pedro Mamba, threatening to cut this lead down. Martinez outside, Arellano airmails it, but Coach Gilbert catches it. Tough miss. Here comes Orbeta leading that break, pulling up in transition. Oh, he's feeling it.
Paulo Orbeta, 1, 2, 3. What a shot there for Paulo Orbeta. That's one perfect example, Aaron, that shooters shoot and scorers is really gunning for a win just like that.
Take a look at this one more time. The lakas shot of the quarter brought to you by Okada Manila. Orbeta pulling it in transition and popping that three-pointer, extending that lead to 8 points. Point to the heavens, Orbeta. The score, 76-68. The Fire Chiefs once again up with 4 minutes remaining in that fourth quarter.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
And let's check out the players of the Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers first, with Paulo Orbeta fresh off that transition tray ball. Could have been one of the daggers unless San Pedro can still come back from that.
Exactly, good shot there for Malabanan. Clearly open one. They need the stop now. 6-point lead now for the Fire Chief. And clearly Paul Santiago said, relax lang muna. Let's melt down the clock.
This time it's Santiago's turn. He's attacking. Oh, just hits a brick wall on Martinez. Romano forces that shot up. Almost goes in. Here comes Coach Gilbert. 1-on-1 against Orbeta. Forces the issue. Gets hacked and is on the way to the line.
Good foul there for Paulo Orbeta. Veteranong-veterano there, going for the ball first before binangga niya. Good call. That's not a continuation there. Baba yung bola.
6-point lead for the Fire Chiefs.
Important possession now for the Fire or for the San Pedro. They need to make this as Malabanan again. Missing shot, but Arellano clearly called there for a foul.
And penalty once again. Coach Paul Arellano fouled out. Now, who does Coach Erwin Santamaria go to on his bench?
May Yuzon ka doon or may Dimagi ba?
Oh, but he opts for San Jose.
Yeah, more of a shooter. They need more of those from that guy. So far, 1 out of 3 from the field. As Todok making his first.
And Coach Paul with Todok making the second free throw, putting his team up by 8 points. 3 minutes remaining, halos 3 minutes remaining dito. It's still not over. It's still A long time for the Mamba. Stan kicks it. Mopera drives inside. One more time, Martinez. Dribble drive to the foul. Almost an end one, but nonetheless 2 free throws.
Good attack there for Martinez, not settling for the 3 points. Going hard to the basket since both teams are now on the penalty.
And if San Pedro, throughout this season, has faced tough situations, this has got to be the toughest situation they've been put in. Your season's on the line, you're down by 7 points. You've got 3 minutes remaining. Can they pull it off?
It's hard, but it's still doable. Again, bumalik na dito si Ezer Lim. Oh, good rebound there for Martinez. That's an open shot as Gilbert Malabanan going hard for the rebound was called there for a foul. I believe it's in Todok. Malilit yung mga Fire Chief na ngayon, nasa ngayon playing on the shaded area. I think they need Renzi there.
And interesting to see only Alvin Se, the only big man para dito sa Fire Chief. But Coach Gilbert and San Pedro, an opportunity for a 3-point possession, but he can't make the free throws once again.
Yan, you know, fatigue din eh. No, pagod na rin yan eh. Everything for San Pedro, ginagawa talaga ni Coach Gilbert Malabalan. Clearly, a free throw violation there. Hindi pa tumama sa rim. Pumasok na siya. Coach Gilbert now on this game. 25 points, 8 out of 17 from the field with 12 rebounds and 2 block shots.
But those free throw misses costly as Orbeta hounded by Mopera. Look at that backcourt trapping. Todok, that's his shot. In and out though. Here comes Coach Gilbert. Oh! A costly turnover. And Santiago, he jakes it. Almost getting the friendly roll. 2 teammates fighting for it. Balik ang bola dito sa San Pedro, but Coach Gilbert on the ground.
Yeah, for sure. He's very tired. Saludo ako. Salute Coach Gilbert Malabanan. Still playing very hard. Good rest now for Coach Gilbert Malabanan. Down 7 points, still doable.
78-71, 2 minutes and 29 seconds remaining here in our 4th period. And taking a look at the teams right now, 79-71. Santiago, then they fight for that ball. Take a look at Coach Gilbert. There's an altercation, but this time with his teammate. Once again, Santiago missing that no 3. It's just the teammates, Martinez and Malabanan, fighting for it, but this time the referee's gonna check kung sino ba yung last touch dito.
I believe that's on Tolentino. Yes, may sa huli pa kasi eh. I believe that's on Tolentino. It changes. But our referee has better decision there. Let's wait and see their final decision.
Once again, take a look at that Tolentino jumper. Malabanan fighting for it. Set tapping that ball. Pasok naman dito si Tolentino.
Indecisible eh. Mahirap for me eh.
And it's a 7-point lead as the referee's making that decision.
After the review, Coach's challenge for
it's
Fire Extinguisher.
Unsuccessful challenge there by the Saint, Coach Ronald Tubid, the former UE Warriors, the former PBA player, now coaching the Fire Chief.
As we'd like to wish a happy birthday to Miss Jeline Hernandez, the team manager of the Fully Tech Saints. So a happy birthday po sa inyo. But right now, Orbeta gets that steal. 3-on-1, 4-on-1. Give it up. Tolentino gets fouled by Ezer Lim. He had no choice on that play.
But again, that was a good pass there for Mopera. Hindi lang nahawakan ni Coach Gilbert Di Mape. It should have been an open one there for Coach Gilbert. And he knows, no, just miscommunication for that time for both players.
And Tolentino a chance to extend his tally and as well the lead. But he can't get that free throw. Dominant performance in their previous matchup, 28 points. This time he's got 24 points.
Oh, 2 misses there for Ryan Tolentino. Uncharacteristic for that guy.
And leaving the door wide open for the San Pedro Mamba. And kung makatres lang dito si Mopera, Coach Paul, it's gonna be big for them.
Exactly, but I like that pass of Eugene Tan. Transition, but just deflected.
Ezer Lim to Tan, corner. No good, it's too strong. Santiago with the board. Is he gonna waste it? No, he takes it coast to coast for the layup. It's a 9-point lead. Tan, Mopera, this time he shoots it. And he drains that three-pointer.
Mopera, 1, 2, 3. That is his first field goal, 1 out of 8 from the field.
Santiago gets that ball tapped, but it's gonna stay with the Fire Chiefs. And you could tell kanina pang hinihintay ng San Pedro. Pumutok itong si Mopera.
Yes, we're under 2 minutes, so we're gonna review that call.
As we check this out, off that handoff doon kay Santiago. Once again, Todok catches. Tries for the THO. Oh, and that's a tough angle. We're gonna have to take a closer look at it. Still another angle as the referees discussing the final verdict. Gonna be an important call for both of these teams. Ayan, mas maganda to. Tingnan natin.
Slowly lang, frame by frame.
From that angle, it looks like it's off Santiago.
Pwede din Eugene Tan. Hirap. Sila na mag-referee.
Yan, makikita natin dyan. Santiago has it, but then it's tapped by Tan, and we're not even sure kung sino ba talaga yung last touch doon. Oh, and it goes the way of the Fire Chiefs.
16 seconds on the shot clock.
16 seconds on the shot clock.
Tolentino taking his time. Almost a steal. Oh, but it is a steal. And that ball is going the way. But no, the referees want to discuss it once again.
We're going to review that again.
Na naman off that inbound from Ryan Tolentino. Tries to give it to Se, but Coach Gilbert disrupting the play. And the long arms of both of those players. Not entirely sure kung sino yun, pero titingnan ng mga referee on that instant replay center.
If may ibang angle pa tayo just to confirm it. Coach Gilbert touches on this last one. Tingnan natin. Nahihirap din tingnan eh.
Once again, Tolentino inbounds. They get it out.
Parang Coach Gilbert, ano? Ano?
You could see Coach Gilbert on that sideline. Parang his hamstring hurting. You could see someone attending to it.
So the ball will now go back to the San Pedro after the deflection of Gilbert Malabanan. Clearly it was touched there. The decision of our referee of Alvin Se.
As Eugene Tan and his boys down by 6 points, 1 minute and 35 remaining. Still, they don't need to force any shots. A lot of time para sa kanila. Malabanan gives it up. Mopera, corner 3. Oh! 2 in a row for the sharpshooter. Mopera heating up at the right moment.
When in doubt, shoot there for Mopera. Shooter shoots. If that's your role, you've got to take it.
Mopera this time, he's gonna have to play defense on Orbeta. Babawi naman. No good. Rebounded by Eugene. Hounded by 2. Almost a turnover. They fight for it and babalik ang bola dito sa San Pedro. But take note, 18 on the shot clock. 18 to shoot, so they've got to go quickly in that backcourt. Full court press. Tan's got to go quickly. He gets it down. Mopera, 3 in a row. No good.
Well, just a bad shot there, but still an open shot. Sayang lang, hindi nila nakita itong si Coach Gilbert Malabanan running on the shaded area. Mahaba pa rin eh.
And you could see Coach Gilbert Malabanan asking for that ball. Take a look at him signaling it. But when you think about it, Mopera just hit 2 in a row. You know he wanted that shot from the corner.
Yes, but again, no, let's play by numbers kasi. That's the easiest point sa ilalim eh. Hindi naman tayo si Steph Curry, no? Again, I always, join all the chit-chat about, Stephen Curry changing the game. Also, he's destroying it.
Oh, and say, just breaking the hearts of the San Pedro fans.
Well, that's a pressure-packed free throw for Alvin Se, who's missing free throw all game long.
Coach Gilbert grabs it. They still have time. Tan, forward. Mopera sprinting to that corner. This time he doesn't take it. Balik dito kay Eugene. Double teamed. And a foul is called in the penalty. So 2 free throws for Tan.
Well, at least Alvin Se made 1 out of 2. So extending the ball possession to 2. Kasi pag 3 points lang, it's 1 game possession.
Pero Eugene Tan gonna be tested on that free throw line. Getting that first one to drop.
For the Fire Chief, they just need to have a good inbound. And for the San Pedro Mamba extra zone, no need to foul. They just need a defensive stop. 42 seconds left. Let's ask our officials how many timeouts we have for both teams. 2 and 1. So may isa pa. Ang San Pedro or the Fire Chief, they have this ball now.
Martinez outside the Eugene. Kick it. Malabanan falls on the ground. Mopera fights for it. Battle for that ball on the ground.
Again, sorry there for Coach Gilbert Malabanan. Nadula siya on that catch. Iniinda niya yung bagsak niya and there was a call for a jump ball there. 28.7 seconds left. And I believe that's a good call for a referee. There is no foul. As one of the referee explaining, hindi naman niya dinaganan eh. Nandun lang siya sa likuran, yung kamay niya goes for the ball. Hindi naman sa kamay eh.
And a tough break dun. But right now, the Fire Chief, Fire Extinguishers, up by just 3 points against the San Pedro Mamba. Once again, San Pedro Mamba, this could be their season on the line, being down by 3 points, back against the wall. They love it. Taking a look at the next game, diba? Ito namang Skytrack Tito Rexes coming up, going up against the Tropang Sea Lion 3H happening at 9 p.m. Second semifinals round-robin game natin ngayon. But we focus at the game at hand, no? San Pedro Mamba down by 3 points in a familiar situation. Can they pull it off, Coach Paul?
They still have a chance with 20.7 seconds left. Ito yung replay dito. Dito yung sayang eh. So good pass, good cut by Coach Gilbert Malabanan. But on this scuffle there, they were asking that for a foul. But hindi kasi dinaganan ni Eugene Tan eh. He was at the back, but clearly he was going for the ball.
And Coach Paul, a 3-pointer or a 2-pointer in this possession for San Pedro Mamba?
Whatever is open, you need to take it. That's always been my rule and my principle. Kung may dos, may dos. Kung may tres, tira na natin.
0 timeouts for San Pedro, 2 timeouts for the Fire Chiefs. Tan gives it, Malabanan. 12 on the shot clock. Coach Gilbert rejected inside.
What a block there by Alvin Se. That could have been a game-winning block.
And Se with the biggest play of the game. Stopping that Malabanan take inside, and you can see Coach Gilbert not even pleading to the ref. It was a clean block.
Indeed, was a clean block. Very patient there on.
But they fight for it. Martinez.
They want to go now on the court. That's a good call. Taking a look at the semifinal round. Robin planting Coach Paul. Tingnan natin dito, diba? Itong San Pedro Mamba 0-1 while itong Fire Chief 1-0 top. Lost para Pedro. Today. Yeah, just like what we said earlier on our game. Aaron, a win for the Fire Chief will give them a nice seat on the championship. But for San Pedro and Mamba, do they want to end their story from the bottom down on the semifinals? But here, still anything can happen. 11 seconds left. Taking a look at Boss Rocky Jan, our president. Boss Ray Ala attendance as well. Kasi itong si Boss Eric yan in the house. Taking a look at Fire Chief. They got one timeout. Have no timeout remaining. 11.3 seconds on the game clock. Shot clock out. Will it be a foul immediately or the steal attempt? They get it inside of Meta. Oh, but that's an immediate foul of Paul Santiago. Good foul there. Just trying to end the game. Free throws. Solid dito. Santiago now. Been so long. Now we're 3.0 Lakas-Kwarenta. The biggest free throws of Santiago in this ball game before the season. To lead them to that. To give them a championship. Santiago faces Santiago now. More throw. Santiago misses the second. Eugene. Gives it up to Malabana. 6 seconds left. Almost a steal. It is. No babalik pa bola dito. Sa San Pedro. No referee. Clearly, it's an out there for San Jose. And they're not going to waste that final timeout. As at the end of our ball game. Coming up victorious. Putting themselves in a loss for that championship seed. The Fire Extinguishers 2-0 in our semifinal round robin. Meanwhile, the San Pedro Mamba 0-2. That Cinderella story may be coming to an end. But time will only tell with our next coming up. Exactly. Ryan Tolentino. Those sino best player of the game